Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting installment of the 2025 CFRL Cup Series season. I'm Ryan Hart, Darth Kylo, and tonight we are at Michigan International Speedway, which is always one of our favorite tracks to go to. It's our 2-mile D-shaped oval, and it's kind of sort of like a mix of, a plate track with an intermediate. Or should I say a plate track that drives like an intermediate. Hold on, let me check and see if I am even going out live on YouTube. Oh, I saw something that was actually Fox. Okay, it says I am live. Alright, good. So we don't have to worry about trying to restart the stream part way through stage 1 again. But anyway, so we're at Michigan. It's a 2-mile D-shaped oval. And it's kind of sort of like a plate track that drives like an intermediate. Because the draft is going to be a huge factor in tonight's race. But going into the corners, these guys are going to have to lift off or even apply just a little bit of brake in order to get a good lap time around here. Oh, Whitman is live. And yes, he is using the PlayStation Party tonight, so now we won't have to worry about the delay on Fox's stream in order to get the driver communications. And I believe now the qualifying results are not up yet, but I think they should be up pretty shortly. Well, now let's gonna listen in on the driver communications.
Yeah, man, I got you.
Just
Probably doesn't go to his fingers.
It's essentially for future.
I will say as well, the cup qualifying results need to be posted.
That it? Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
yeah,
Okay.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, I was about to say, where's the order?
We're just gonna wing it.
Yes. Everyone start a lap down.
Fuck it, I'll take 12. That's probably where I'm at anyways.
Hey, Bradley. What? Can you get your name off my damn screen, please? I don't want to confuse Mind Killer.
How the fuck's it still on the screen?
What the fuck?
I'm not even on the app.
Hang on. Okay, that took care of it.
Like I'm legit on a different sheet to get the
Russell, you do start 12.
I fucking knew it.
My lap.
Look, we could have got away with winging this. I'd have been fine. What?
When I seen your lap when you said it to me, I'm like, oh, that ain't good.
No, yeah.
I didn't have it.
I'm never good at
Spencer
qualifying.
joining, or
No.
is like
Spencer,
Give me Tony
are you
again.
joining?
No, my killer, I got
No,
it.
let me do it. Let me do it. Hey, he said he's staying in here. Hey, Spencer.
we need him over.
Spencer, you're joining the PlayStation party. All right, let's go. Yeah, good.
All right.
Well, apparently they heard what I was talking about the qualifying results, and those results were just posted right now. So we are going to go ahead and take a look at that. So on the pole tonight is the 4 of Tegan Jones, who just barely missed out on setting a new track record with a 38.769. And right alongside him is the 9 of Michael Whitman, who is only 2 100ths off of his time, so very competitive there. Row 2, we have Bradley Domer Jr. and Cameron Morris, who are not that far behind off the pole time either. Row 3, we have Michael Fox and Jarrett Haw. Row 4, we have Ryan Parsons and Spencer Boyce. Row 5 is Kevin Hall and JC Tirado. Row 6 is Chase Loans and David Wessel. Row 7 is Sam Perry and Joshua Harris. Row 8 is Matt Connors and Sal Zavala. And then rounding out the field is the 8 of Anthony Peters, who will start in 17th. So, let's say from the pole all the way down to about 11th is only separated by less than 0.2 of a second. So yeah, and of course from pole on down to 7th, it's separated by less than 1/10. So very competitive lap times for Michigan here tonight. And while we have while they're getting ready to go here, we'll have the drivers meeting, or our race notes, I should say, for tonight. The pace speed will be 65 miles an hour. The stage will be the end of lap 26, the beginning of lap 27. Of course, you gotta call out your number, your car number, of course, when you are pitting, and stay on the apron when you're exiting the pit. And then when you get off of turn 2, that's when you can merge up onto the track, which is from the yellow line to the white line. And also, don't use the apron on the restarts, and I know that does sound tempting for a lot of these guys, especially if they do get great restarts and starts tonight, but obviously, rules are rules, and you do have to stay on the racing surface until you come back around. And then, of course, pits are closed with 2 laps to go. So, that's what we have here tonight in terms of the race notes. And going back to the qualifying results, yeah, definitely the rivalry between Tegan Jones and Michael Whitman is definitely keeping up tonight, as they are now, as of course both of them are starting on the front row. They have very good chances to win. I believe Whitman won the last race here, so he's looking to go back-to-back here at Michigan. And of course, I would say, judging by the lap times, the top 7 pretty much have a very good chance of winning tonight, especially the 4 and the 9 who are starting on the front row. And I don't think that Jones and Whitman would want to have it any other way. Just, fighting it out on the track. And yeah, so anyway, they're in the lobby, or they're getting ready to load into the race, so I will go ahead and join in now. And one other note about the race tonight. When or if these guys go out on a longer run as the tires wear, the exit of turn 2, I feel, is going to be Calamity Corner, because it is very easy to get your car loose coming off of that corner, especially on worn tires. And that's something that these guys are definitely going to have to look out for. Yeah, it looks like the lobby is stable, so we should be able to get the race started this time. And Tegan Jones has elected to take the outside lane for the restart, or the start of the race, I should say. And another driver to highlight here tonight, apart from the 4 and the 9, is the 48 of Kevin Hall, who is going through a bit of a stomach bug this weekend. So if he does pull over to the side of the track, to the inside of the track, as he's doing right now, it looks like he will. It was because of a stomach virus. So hopefully he gets better soon. But it looks like he is getting back into his starting position, so he will at least take the green flag. A little bit of contact already between the 22 and the 24. Yeah, but it looks like no harm, no foul, no damage between the two of them, so we don't have to restart the lobby, and we're going to be going green this time. So Tegan Jones up high, Michael Whitman down low. They hit the Geico restart zone. The green flag is out. Now let's go get them in the Motor City, boys.
Oh, we did not go, fellas.
Yeah. He tried to knock us.
Well, the front two players.
Did I give you
back to reality. Matt 9 to back.
Yeah, something like that.
Is Carlos
Dude,
in?
right,
Right.
right after I freaking sent that in the drive-by meeting, I freaking got sick. Sorry, guys.
Are you gonna make it through this thing?
I'm gonna try my damnedest.
Do you have a bucket?
And a mop.
I got a Walmart grocery bag, dude. That's all I found.
Oh,
Bro, that shit is not strong enough for that.
Not anymore.
paper or plastic?
I think I'd
Yes.
rather have paper.
Yeah, I think the paper bag is probably better.
You gotta check up, because I had to check up to not take out the fucking shoe bar.
Fuck.
With plenty of time, Ryan. We got plenty of time.
I think I'm on a spotter 9.
Actually, I wouldn't mind that.
Just checking up.
What songs did you listen to on the ride home, Dave, John?
Oh, shit, there were so many of them. I got the drinking one that you
Oh,
sent me.
isn't that one good?
Yes.
Sorry.
What was that, Ryan?
I listen to Feathered Indian so much I have to skip it now because I'm kind of tired of it. So that was my go-to.
That song,
Like the,
I feel like that song I always will connect to that Charlotte trip because I was super into that song at that time.
that's when I got, well, I'd already had that song of his on my playlist for a while. But then when you started playing the rest of them, I'm like, fuck.
He's really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
He about to throw up.
Hell of a
I was a
move.
little bit offline.
Wow.
Holy
that was a lag by Chase.
Who the fuck is Dirty Dan? I'm Dirty Dan.
Well, Michael Fox may be Dirty Dan, but Tegan Jones is the one that's out front. But I wouldn't look now because he has 3 Hendrick teammates breathing down his neck. And yeah, Jones got a great jump on the start, which allowed him to clear Michael Whitman. And Whitman is looking. But it looks like Jared Haw in the 88 is looking to take third away from Bradley. Oh, we got a contact. The 41 is around, and the 12 is involved as well. And it looks like the caution is out, so this will be the race back to the line. And here comes Michael Whitman diving it down on the inside of Tegan Jones. Tegan slams the door shut. And yep, the caution is out for that incident between the 41 of David Wessel and the 12 of Joshua Harris. think from the looks of it, it was just a racing incident. So the pits are open this time. Our first caution for an on-track incident tonight. Of course, it is a little too early to start thinking about strategy. That would be when we get stage 2 started. So yeah, pit road is open and everyone is coming in. As per usual, we shall see who has the first pit stall. So it'll be easier to tell who wins the race off of pit road. And it looks like it's the 24 of Brad. No, it's actually the 8 of Anthony Peters that has the first stall. Oh, it was a dead heat between the 3 Hendrick cars, but it looks like Michael Whitman won the race off. Oh no, it actually looked like Tegan Jones won the race off. Actually, Jared Haw won the race off of pit road. And what it looks like, it will be the 4 and the 9 getting together. So a bit of an odd race off of pit road. On Whitman's view, it clearly looked like Haw won the race off, but it was the 9 and the 4 that have taken over the top 2 spots. And Jones again electing to take the outside line for the restart. We have about 18 laps to go. It'll be 17 when we take the green flag. As the top 2, Whitman and Jones, hit the Geico restart zone, we're back underway at Michigan. Jones got another great restart, and he can thank Bradley Domer Jr. for that. He was right on that bumper of the 4. Again, the three of the Hendrick teammates right behind him, but look at Spencer Boyce in the 18 making some moves in the top 5. And they are still shuffling all over this track, fighting for every spot, fighting for valuable points. But look at JC Torado in the 11, trying to go around Jared Haw in the 88 for 3rd. But Bradley's going to suck up behind his teammate. Give him a little bit of drafting help, but Toronto's still there, though. And Bradley using that draft to his advantage. And we got one car in the grass, and it's the 18 of Spencer Boyce. And the caution is out again, so something must have happened back there. It looks like the 00 of Matt Connors got involved in a little scuffle. So something definitely happened to the 00 in another car to bring out the caution. Let's see if I can go back.
Don't worry, I got friends
I'm
here
around.
too.
Oh my god, that's a caution again.
It's definitely yellow.
Yeah, that's a caution. Not
Damn
bad.
it, dude. I can't fucking get away from anything.
No. Well, it seemed to have been a multi-car incident between Wessel, Connors, and a few other cars. I mean, I couldn't really see from Whitman's stream what they were, and yeah, pit road is open, and we got some takers, and we also got some fakers. Jones stays out, Whitman goes in. The 9, the 14, the 8, the 12, 48, the 3, and pretty much everybody who was running in the back. Especially those who were involved in that incident in turns 1 and 2. Coming in for service. And now all the pitters are catching up to the pack here. Deacon Jones again electing to take the outside lane for the restart. That has definitely worked out well in his favor. And we're about halfway through this stage now. So it is Tegan Jones still out front. And Jarrett Haw has inherited second. But he's got his teammate Bradley Domer Jr. behind him in third. We're back underway at Michigan, and Jones got a great jump. Oh, we're seeing contact between the 88 and the 18. Again, trying to fight for every spot. And look at JC Tirado up in second. He's trying to challenge Jones for the lead. He's right there, though. He's trying to go way down low on the apron to make the move. Oh, but look at Tirado just dive it down into turn 1. They are side by side for the lead, but Jones might have the run off. And he also has that drafting help from 2 of the Hendrick cars. Oh, Tirado might have gotten the apron. And Tirado made a power move, but it was ultimately for naught. Tegan Jones still holds on to the lead. And pretty much everyone running in one giant pack. And of course, pretty soon, they're all gonna drive in one single file line. But right now, they're still squabbling for every spot they can. We have 10 laps to go in the first stage. Jared Haw now inherits second. He's right there. JT Toronto was right there, but he took a higher line and he lost a bit of momentum. And how about the 19 of Chase Loans? Currently running in the 4th spot. Having another great run as we see Jared Haw underneath Tegan Jones. But yeah, Chase Loans having a great run in the top 5 so far, but he's trying to finish up there, not just run up there. And we saw that a few weeks ago at Richmond. He was having a great run there as well. But he just fell victim to the strategy, and he ended up finishing in the back. But Haw's making that move again. Or at least he's going to try to. He's got some help from the 11 of Toronto. They're side by side for the lead, but it looks like Jones might get the better run off. And they are still side by side. And they are still going at it. And it looks like Jared Haw will lead that lap, so Jones won't go wire to wire tonight. And he clears Jones. But Jones gets the run. And Haw blocks his line. And the top 7 have broken away. It looks like the 11 of Toronto just tapped the apron just that little bit. Enough to upset the car. So we now have 5 laps to go in stage 1. Jared Haw is now leading. But Jones doesn't want to give up the fight just yet. And Jared Haw, the lone Hendrick driver that has yet to win a race this season. But here comes Jones. On the inside of Jared Haw, and he clears Haw off of 2. Yeah, but still, Jared Haw, the only Hendrick driver that has not won this season. As Kevin Hall and Bradley Domer Jr. won the doubleheader at both Road America and New Hampshire. And Michael Whitman won at Martinsville in another rather dominant fashion. So now it's just the 88 of Jared Haw that still has yet to find the key to the gate that opens to victory lane. And of course, if Haw wins tonight, it will be the 4th win in a row for Hendrick Motorsports. And he is definitely trying as we have 2 laps to go here in stage 1. And look at Michael Whitman. Of course, he was one of the guys that pitted under the last caution. He started in the back. Now he's running in the top 6. And it looks like Hogg got the run off of 2. Two Hendrick cars up high, 2 Haas cars down low. And here we go, last lap of stage 1. Jared Hall looks like he's cleared Tegan. But Jones gets the run on the inside. But Hall has a teammate as we see 1 car sliding down there, and that is the 11 of JC Torado. Oh, Hall gets way up high on the track. Tegan Jones clears him, and he will take the stage 1 win. Oh, little, Haw in the wall. Little, post-stage disagreement between Harris and Whitman. And Haw got the worst of it. And so, from the looks of it, the official results are Tegan Jones first, Bradley Domer Jr. second, Cameron Morse third, Michael Whitman fourth, Jared Haw fifth, David Wessel sixth, Ryan Parsons seventh, Michael Fox eighth, Spencer Boyce ninth, and Joshua Harrison 10th. Pit road is open. Everyone is in. Let's see. All right, here he is. So I'm gonna see if I can find that audio of Harris and Whitman going at it.
Low and bumped into him. Yeah, I know. I got you up front, and then you made that mistake. Good work, Wessel. Listen.
Yeah, I don't know how funny that is.
What are you calling say?
What the fuck? What is going on?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Whoa.
I just got a shit ton of damage because of that.
What the fuck is that all about? Harris, are you gonna? What's up?
I got hit up the track by you by not doing anything. I don't know what was your problem. You ran me up the track, all 4, and then hit me in the one up the track, and I really did nothing. I couldn't do nothing. Trying to get him.
Are you sure that's me? I hit you on a straightaway, sure, because you ran into me in the corner and ran through me.
No, I couldn't slow down because we were so tight together. I'm sorry, I'm serious.
So then why did you come up and hit me then?
Well, because you cost me positions. I was gonna ride behind you, the 48 and the 41, and then once you was losing spots, I didn't want to pass you. I wanted to stay behind you. You just hit me up the track, so I didn't know what that was for.
So I just told you we were okay.
But I am sorry to you.
Well, that explains it. Harris got forced up. Of course, Jared Haw was the unfortunate benefactor of that. He smacked the wall and got a lot of damage. But it looks like he is still in the top 5, so still has a chance to win it. As we're getting ready to start our second and final stage, this should be an interesting restart. And as they hit the Geico restart zone, it is time for a Motor City Crank It Up.
Am I starting in the wrong gear for this shit? I've yet to get a good restart.
Me neither. I mean, I
got a hell of a lot better one than I did.
Yeah, well, actually, mine wasn't that bad. Just best one yet.
That was a really good start by me.
Gave you the bump too. And there I go, baby. Kumbaya.
No, I shouldn't make that move. I'm gonna pay the price for that one.
I'm not cool.
Well, I was gonna hop in behind you, Russell, but
I don't know if I'm clear or not. I don't want to cut him off. My right rear got destroyed though.
That end of that
last
stage was insane though, coming off the corner. I was almost dying every lap.
What? Shit. Chop
I
my
made an
nose off.
adjustment, and so far I'm not a fan of it.
I'm sorry, Fox. I thought I was clear of you.
I mean, you're good. We're good.
You just passing me a little bit. I'm hoping it helps me for the long run though.
yeah.
I was.
You took me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was everywhere.
Backing up.
Yeah. I almost killed Tegan.
Yeah, Morris almost killed me, I think, because I had to track up pretty suddenly for that.
Oh my god, this is just not a good start to this thing at all.
Oh my god. I am fucking moving.
Oh, I'm getting slammed. Oh,
I tried to check up, it just pulled me into you.
We're pretty wide, just letting y'all know.
Longden's getting out of the gas a little bit earlier, so I'm not killing.
Well, I'm trying to not kill you, and I'm
my teammate, man.
That's what I tried to do too.
Because the runs are just insane.
Yeah, it still pulled me in though. Tegan, you got 400 cars on your rearview mirror, over.
Don't surprise me. I want to pass you so bad so I can keep up my lap sled thing, but I don't know if I should yet or not.
Well, I mean, you got all your teams behind you. I might say go for it.
Well, I'm going to push JB.
Tegan Jones once again out front. And instead of having 300 cars behind him, he has all 4 of them. And Bradley's right there on his bumper. There might have been contact there. And everybody's running in a single file line. For the most part. But Bradley gets a run off. And he's got his teammates behind him to make the move. And he clears Tegan. And Kevin Hall got shuffled a little bit toward the back. So Bradley leads a lap now. And so put Bradley Domer Jr. out in front. Oh, we got one car down low on the apron on the backstretch, and that is the 19 of Chase Loans. He saves it, though. Bradley takes a higher line. That's going to allow Tegan Jones to close in. Oh, we got one car spinning out off of turn 2. And that's the 48 of Kevin Hall. I think the 8 might have been involved in that as well. But no caution. We stay green. So now it looks like the top 4 have broken away. Jones has a run. A little contact between the 4 and the 24. Jones gets a run. But he's got his teammates behind him. They'll give him a push. But now look at Michael Whitman. He wants to go for the lead now. And side by side for second. And of course, with all that fighting, that allows the rest of the pack to catch up. And it looks like it's a top 10. And the top 10 in one pack. But Jones again making the move. But now Jones is on the inside. And now Jones retakes the lead. But Domer Jr. got shuffled. And now Whitman's up to second. And now Wessel, he was in both cautions for on-track incidents, and he's up to third now. And we got one car out of the race, and that is the 3 of Sal Zavala. And it was almost 3 wide back there for fourth. Now the packs are starting to spread out. And one car again way down low got loose off of 2, it looked like, and that was the 18 of Spencer Boyce. The top three still the 4, the 9, the 24. They're coming up on lap traffic, and that's the 48 of Kevin Hall, who spun out earlier in that one car incident. Now we're looking at this battle in the second pack here. As Michael Fox in the 22 is leading that pack. And Jared Haas challenging him. So we got 3 cars out front. And then another 5 or 6 right behind them. So the top 3 currently out on track is the top 3 that started the race. Jones on pole, Whitman second, Domer Jr. third, as green flag pit stops have started, and Tegan Jones is the first taker. Now it looks like race leader Michael Whitman is going to be coming in, as is the 24 of Bradley Domer Jr. Jones is out. And I think when the pit cycle out, he will retain the race lead. And yep, Tegan Jones has officially retaken the race lead. He has a big gap over second place, Michael Whitman. But Whitman is on the fresher rubber, and he does have drafting help behind him. And we have officially crossed the halfway mark. Could have Whitman gotten a big enough gap to where the pack behind him might try to get around him. But of course, the car that is leading that pack back there is his teammate, the 88 of Jared Haw, and he's got Bradley behind him. So when they catch up to Whitman, they just might end up working together again. And Haw is in the draft of the 9. Yeah, they've definitely caught up to the 9 now. And yep, the pack has caught up to the 9 of Whitman. And of course, those guys behind them, they want to try to make moves themselves. So now, it's 7 versus 1. And now it seems like the 88 and the 9 have broken away from that fight. But it looks like Tegan Jones has actually gained on the pack by himself. Yeah, but if they want to try to catch Tegan Jones, they're really going to have to stop fighting each other and just stay in line. And use that draft to their advantage. And of course, if you're Spencer Boyce right there, hold on to the car off of turn 2. Because it looks like it is starting to get to the point where the tires are wearing down and the car is harder to control off of 2. And Whitman might have gained on Jones a little bit. Of course, we still have a couple more pit stops to go. It definitely is looking like that second pack is gaining. I believe that that pack there is really one of the only battles on track, as everyone is pretty much all spread out. As we have some cars on pit road, the 48 and the 00. I can't tell if they've lagged out, as well as we also have the 11 in, and yeah, the 48 is coming out, so another round of green flag pit stops have begun. So it looks like they're going to have to, or at least the guys in that second pack, they're going to have to play the strategy game once again. It looks like they might be in Tegan's draft. Or at the very least getting close to it. Yeah, they have definitely caught up to Tegan. Yeah, it definitely took them longer than everyone thought. Especially since Jones was the first one to pit. But yeah, they are definitely going to have to play the strategy game again. And I think they have, I believe, 1 or 2 more stops before this thing's all said and done. And David Wessel's in. So the first of one of the lead cars making their first stop, or making their second stop. Second green flag stop, I should say. Yeah, Whitman should definitely be in Jones's draft now. And of course, as they always say, catching them's one thing, passing them's another. Oh yeah, Whitman's definitely in Jones's draft now. And now Jones peels off, as well as the 88, the 18, and the 48. So the 48 is back in. So he might just end up topping off here. So it's looking like the Whitman, Domer Jr., and Fox are going to be coming in this time. Well, Mike and Bradley are in. The Fox stays out. In fact, all 3 Penske cars stay out. And the 19. And now Fox is in. And there's both Whitman and Haw coming off, or Domer coming off a pit road. Yes, they have. Jones has cleared them both. And with Fox completing his round of stops, Jones should be in the race lead once again. This time the gap is a little closer, as Spencer Boyce has taken over second. And Jared Haw jumped Michael Whitman on the pit stops. And of course, with these two, we saw their battle last year at Martinsville. And how it came down to the wire for second place. But now they're fighting each other for the lead. And Boyce is right on that back bumper of the 4. There's probably a lot going through that 18's mind right now. But he has to stay calm, hit his marks, and keep that 4 as big in your windshield as you possibly can. And Jared Haw, he's in this fight as well. So don't count him out just yet. We have 26 laps to go. So it looks like these guys are going to have to make one more stop. And it's going to be cutting very close as we get to the end here. And we are now officially 3/4 of the way through the race. Still plenty of time for moves to be made, though. And Boyce has done a great job with keeping Jones in front of him. Trying to size him up to make the move. But Jones is doing an even better job keeping the 18 behind him. Boyce takes the high line. And that's going to allow Haw to try to sneak to the inside, but Boyce hangs on to it. And knowing Spencer, he might just bump Tegan out of the way when push comes to shove. We definitely see moves like that on short tracks, but definitely not at a big place like Michigan. It does happen, though. Jones throwing the block. But Boyce took an awkward entry into 3, and that's going to allow Jared Haw to take second. Or at least try to. And Haw will take second. But now Haw has the run. Now we see Haw taking a bit of a higher line as he's trying to get a run off of 2. He got a little bit sideways off of 2 there. We now have 20 laps to go. And at this point, it is now down to a 3-horse race. Now let me look up the schedule here. So Tegan Jones trying to get his 3rd win of the 2025 season. Jared Haw trying to get his 1st and extend Hendrick's winning streak to 4 races, as well as to have all 4 of the cars in the playoffs. We also have Spencer Boyce looking for his 1st win of the year. And all 3 just running nose to tail to nose to tail. And Jared Haw trying every which way, every lane possible to try to challenge Jones for the lead. Yeah, and I just saw the pit status flash on Whitman's view. They have about 7 more laps of fuel. And Whitman is in, trying to undercut the rest of the field to try to win the race. And we have seen Whitman do that a couple times last season. Most notably at Darlington when he won the Southern 500. Now the question is, when will the top 3 come in? And what will they take? We got both Penske cars going in, and the 24 of Bradley. Yeah, Haw had a run. Gave Jones the bumper. Got the 24 and the 22 coming out. Oh, Fox hit the grass and he spins out. Right in front of the leaders, too. But now there's Domer Jr. Right in front of Tegan. How will he play a factor? And he just gets out of the way. Oh, there might have been a little bit of contact between those two. Yeah, but Bradley stays out of it. Jones still out front. Ha trying every lane possible to get around Jones. And Jones is in. Ha is in. Boyce is in. But now the question is, where will Whitman cycle out? As the leaders did cross the line with 10 laps to go. And now here comes Whitman. He's clear Jones, but that's for second. As Jared Ha is your race leader. As he massively jumped Tegan Jones on the stops. As we now have 9 laps to go. I think Ha may have taken 2 tires. And everyone else took 4. So now the battle's for second. Actually, second is Bradley Domer Jr. So this is actually the battle for third. But there goes Jones. He's got the 4 fresh tires on, so he has the run, and he easily takes Bradley for second. But now the question is, will he have enough time to catch Jared Ha? We have 8 laps to go. Oh, and Anthony Peters spins around, right in front of the leaders. A 1-car incident, so we stay green. Seven laps to go. Coming to 6. Six laps to go. And Ha has to wait another lap to hear the 3 words. Or should I say 7 words that he wants to hear? And off of 4. 5 laps to go. No more cautions. Hall with the bold strategy call. Taking 2 tires on the final stop to get him out front. Jones took 4 tires. He's the fastest car on track right now. And he has definitely caught up to the 88. Four to go. Yeah, Jones's car is flying right now. And Haw can only hope to keep that 4 behind him. 3 laps to go. Yeah, this is certainly going to be an intense finish here. Jared Haw trying to hang on. Oh, Jones is there now. 2 laps to go. We got Kevin Hall there. He has the freshest tires out of both of them, so what will he do? Hall with the block. But Jones has the run. Contact. And Hall clears him for now. Oh boy, we are in for a wild finish. White flag is out. Final lap at Michigan. Jones with the run up high. Haw slams the door. Jones with the bumper. Jones on the inside. He's on the apron. He gets loose. He spins around. Jones is around off of 2. And Jared Haw can now breathe a sigh of relief. A massive sigh of relief as he comes off of turn 4. Olive Hendrick is in the playoffs. Jared Haw wins at Michigan. Let's listen to the audio.
I have no fucking power to like blow past you. No homo.
Hold on, JB. Hold on, JB. No, JB.
Nope.
Oh no. Tegan lost it. I know how it's from here on out.
I didn't touch him on my end. Did I hit you?
No, don't worry about it. Don't fucking worry about it.
About squeezed in it.
What's going on right there?
I didn't want to squeeze him. I didn't want to squeeze him. I was wanting to so bad. Fuck. He's trying to kill me. I'm sorry.
Like
I was
2
so
goddamn
close.
Michigan races that you fucking fucked me. That's okay. That's okay.
Well, obviously Jones very upset about that as Chase Loans with the fastest lap, a 38.6. So great job for him. So now let us get your race winner, Jarrett Haw, in here. Oh, I bet he's overcome with emotion right now. And there he is, your race winner, Jarrett Hall. And all I can say is, wow, what a finish that was. Take us through as best you can, because I know you got a lot to say about it.
Well, first I want to say sorry to Tegan because on my end, was not trying to put him down as low as that he was. I was loose, and I was trying not to spin myself out because I was on 2 tires. Obviously, he's on 4. I know I threw some pretty mean blocks there on coming to the white, but I knew this was probably my one and only shot to get the win if I didn't block him, and I was not trying to do what I did off of 2, and I just feel really bad because that's not how I wanted that to pan out. I knew he was going to win one way or the other if he just got even side by side with me on the inside, and I was just 100% trying not to wreck. I burped the throttle trying not to get any lower, but on my old tires, literally my tire lights on, I'm about to just wreck it, and I got a little bit lower, and I assume he was just trying not to hit me and just put himself on the apron and lost it. And I hate to win one that way because it's not the way I want to race anybody or want to be raced. So I'm very sorry, but I mean, I'll take the win. That's 4 straight for HMS, my first win at HMS. Locks us into the playoffs. So hope there is a little bit of good to that, but I still feel really bad that happened.
Yeah, a pretty wild one and a pretty controversial one. But like, I want to highlight a particular moment at the end of stage 1. During the stage break, where your teammate Michael Whitman and Joshua Harris had a bit of a disagreement, and then you ended up being the unfortunate victim by smacking the wall and getting damaged. Now, did that damage have any effect on your car for the rest of that run, though?
Not really. We were able to get it fixed up, and it didn't really affect us too much. But I will say, getting back in traffic it's pretty rough. I mean, we were all pretty quick tonight. Just whoever could break apart in the draft and get away from each other was going to end up winning that race, and that's kind of what happened between me, Tegan, and Spencer. We just were able to pull away, and I think my car. I mean, the damage definitely did not help, but getting it fixed up and just the car was pretty good after that point. So to be able to come back through the field, I think I was one point in the middle of that stage, I was 9th or so. But to be able to come back and get the win feels pretty good.
Yeah, it definitely does, especially now with, 4 wins in a row for Hendrick, all 4 cars in the playoffs, and all of that before we are off for 2 weeks. So how does that feel going into this extended off weekend period, knowing that, Hendrick Motorsports, like all of the team, is guaranteed a playoff spot?
It feels pretty good. I'm glad we're all pretty much locked in now, and I want to keep our head in the game here. Just these next 2 weeks, maybe do a little bit of practice here and there, but definitely got to keep our heads up. Just I feel like I've been really fast this year, and I don't want to get lax on the speed that I've had, because I know the time that I do get a little lax is when I'll start to slip. But a stark turnaround from last year where I felt like just could not keep up with anybody. And this year, even now, even if I wouldn't have won that race finishing second, that should have been 4 second place finishes this year for me. Or yeah, 4. That would have been 3. But it should have been 4 if I didn't wreck on the last lap at New Hampshire. But we just need to all keep our speed up and just keep our heads in the game, and hopefully we can just have a really, really good rest of our season and one of us get a championship.
Yeah, it's still early, but there is still plenty of time for a lot of stuff to happen. But Jared Haw, congratulations on a huge win at Michigan tonight, and enjoy your 2 weeks off, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Alrighty, thank you.
Of course. And on the last lap, he was running third. Oh, I selected him by accident. On the last lap, he was in third, but he took advantage of Jones's spin out coming off of 2 to get himself a second place finish, and that is the 18 of Spencer Boyce. Other account, he says. I'm guessing it is the Dirty Dan account. There he is, Spencer Boyce, your second place finisher, and yeah, pretty wild one to end the race tonight. And I mean, on the last lap, you were running in third, but thanks to Tegan spinning out, you were able to get a second place finish. So, like, how did that finish look for you from your perspective?
From my point of view, I think JB just got tinged on the apron or something because I was too far behind. And honestly, I think that's twice now I got gifted a position up in the top 3. So, yeah, it was Michigan was a crazy race, and it's good to leave there with a top 2 finish.
Yeah, and that last run before that final cycle of green flag pit stops, you, Jones, and Hall were all running nose to tail with a chance to win it, and it was pretty much a 3-horse race from there. So, like, did you think that if you played the strategy right, you could have been in victory lane tonight?
Honestly, I don't think I would have, because I know Tingle was in try hard mode, and he would have been hard to beat. So, and I feel bad that he got wrecked. I didn't dare to take 2 tires. I would have been really loose. The draft is crazy at this track.
Yeah, and the draft is very crazy at pretty much all the big tracks that we go to. But second place, which is your best result this season, and we're going into an extended off week. So it's like, how confident? Yeah, sure, but well, I'm not really watching the game at all. But anyway, we're going into an extended off week. Second place tonight, your best result of the season. So, like, how confident are you going into this off week to, get better prepared for the rest of the season?
It gives more time to practice for the next races in midweek, which is Charlotte for Xfinity, and I think trucks in Atlanta. And then, yeah, I'm sure this off week will give me more practice for the doubleheader in like 2 weeks at Mid-Ohio and Iowa. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it should be fun there. But Spencer, congrats on your second place finish tonight. It was I know, a pretty wild one as well. And we'll see you in a couple weeks.
All right, have a good 2 weeks and enjoy the 500 in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's right. The 500 is in 2 weeks. The real world 500, of course.
All right, have a good night.
And so now we will bring in our third place finisher, Michael Whitman. He was running in the top 5 for pretty much the whole race. And that is exactly where he finished. And there he is, your third place finisher, Michael Whitman. You were running in the top 5 for pretty much the whole time, but the strategy kind of bit you at the end there. But yeah, how about that finish between your teammate and Tegan Jones there?
Yeah, it isn't the first time those two have been going at it here. Happened a couple of years ago too. So you might have been in the booth for that. I don't know.
I don't think so.
But yeah, they had a close finish a couple years back too. Hey, that obviously it ended up with one of them wrecked. I don't really know what happened. I haven't seen enough footage and stuff to really have a judge on that. Obviously, I'm super happy for JB to get his first win for Team Hendrick and to break that drought. It's a long time coming. Well deserved for him. Obviously, hate it for Tegan. I think it was probably between those two of who the fastest was tonight. So yeah, good race for myself, I guess. Just kind of missed the strategy a little bit. I think short pitting one lap helped everybody out, and I was behind the 8 ball on that, and lost ground and track position, and kind of getting in a group worked in my favor on the run, the third to last run, and we were able to get back to the 4 car, and then it kind of was the other way around on the second to last run whenever the 418 and 88 all got hooked up, and I just kind of was by myself and lost too much time too quickly. So obviously, good day. I didn't really think today was going to be a day that I was going to win. So heading into the 2 week break, a third place finish is a pretty good result for me.
Yeah, it definitely is. And I apparently just got a message in the chat saying 11 car would have won. Just saying. So
I don't think so.
Nah, definitely
Definitely
not.
About that.
Definitely not. But yeah, you said, going into this 2 week break, all 4 Hendrick cars are locked in. You've won the last 4 races. So, yeah, momentum definitely has to be on Hendrick's side right now.
For sure. I mean, I think that we've executed as well as we probably could have this year. Daytona, that's kind of a crapshoot. Richmond, I think we actually executed about as badly as we could have as a team in that race, but kind of gave that one away. So theoretically, it could have been 5 wins in a row for us if either me or JB came away with it. Tegan obviously did a great job that race also. But yeah, really happy with everybody. Bradley had a good run at New Hampshire. Kevron, really impressive at Road America. I had a solid run last week at Martinsville, and then JB picking it up this week at Michigan. Just happy that all 4 are locked in the first 6 races. So yeah, I'm just happy with everything so far. I think that this is the best lineup we've had. Everybody seems really committed. I just want to give a huge shout out. I know, he's probably been the 4th in speed out of the 4 of us, but Kevron is a fighter, man. That guy has just had a baby like the week of Daytona or the week after, I think. And he was having a lot of stomach problems tonight, and he pushed through it. So that guy is a warrior. He's dedicated, and I really appreciate Kevron for that. Really happy with how the team's been so far this year.
And on top of that, 3 of your guys finished in the top 5 tonight, so another big result there. But yeah, congrats on your 3rd place finish. Enjoy your 2 weeks off, and we'll see you in a few weeks for the doubleheader.
For sure. See you then.
And now we will bring in 4th place finisher Tegan Jones. He was the fastest car on track, and he had the lane open to make that move on Jared Haw, but sadly, like, he got on that apron and he spun around. I'm sure I would like to hear his take on what happened on that last lap. And there he is, your 4th place finisher, Tegan Jones. And yeah, that final run, you had the fastest car on track, but it just it got on that apron and it spun out on the last lap. So I know I talked to Jared Haw earlier for his interview, but I would like to hear your take on what happened on that last lap.
It is what it is. I'm not happy about it, but I've got 2 weeks to get over it. So hopefully I do. If I don't, then so be it. It's just, I swear I'm always snake bit at Michigan, and out of 2 leagues, it's the same guy that's fucking done it to me. So, it's whatever. I'm probably not going to make it easy on him for a couple of weeks. When we get back, I'm going to make sure this stays fresh on my fucking mind. Because we're off for the next 2 weeks, unfortunately, and so that kind of blows. But he got his fucking win this, for the year, for the season, because he went winless last year. So I'm glad for that. It's it is what it is. I guess I'm not gonna badmouth somebody that I've known for, I feel like, oh shit, probably almost 10 years now, or pushing it. So it's just, I am not a fucking happy camper. I'm fucking pissed. It takes a lot for me to get fucking pissed, and I know that's a little hard to believe because I blew up on Spencer in the past and Mind Killer, but those are different kind of blow ups because they do stupid shit. It's stupid at the most inopportune times. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I raced him clean. He pushed me up, coming to the white flag, and I tried to pass him on the high line. He, pushed me up the racetrack, made contact there. And, then I knew I was going to take it to the bottom. I could have fucking just shoved it in there and run him up the racetrack. Anybody else would have fucking done it. I took it to the fucking apron to give him a chance, and I was trying to slide back up in time. But, that's not the issue. The issue was that I didn't have the opportunity to pass him cleanly before that, coming to the white flag. When if he hadn't touched me, I would have cleared him off the high line. So it's just, like I said, it was a repeat of 2023. He kind of threw a really late block on me, in that one too, coming to the checker flag, and I'll let it slide because, he went to the apron when I could have fucking just sent him in that one too. So apparently I'm going to have to quit being fucking nice is the only thing I can figure.
Yeah, I can definitely hear it in your voice. You're definitely not a happy camper. But when we do come back from that 2-week break for the doubleheader, are we definitely going to be seeing some retaliation?
I don't know if I'll go as far as retaliation. I'm not making shit fucking easy. It's just I've got to watch what I say because I don't want to piss off the wrong people because I don't. They're not the problem, and JB's not the problem, but the shit that he done tonight, and it seems like we always had issues when it's me and him at this racetrack. I don't know why. It just seems to fall that way, and 3 times now I've got the short end of the stick. So I do know when we come back, I think we go to Atlanta, which is another fucking drafting track, and that's another thing that fucking irritates me. I get good fucking leads on people, and then they have to fucking group up in 8 cars to fucking catch me. And then, that's what we're dealt with low draft. And, I'd be doing it too, so I can't bitch about it because it's a tool that we use in this fucking game. But everybody thinks they're the goddamn fastest cat out here, and they use that shit as an excuse. So if we get to Atlanta here in a couple of weeks and, hopefully the game is still with us, you never fucking know, a week at a time. I'm going to race. I'm not going to race dirty. I'm still going to race my guy, certain guys cleanly, but I'm going to race a little bit harder. I'm going to make sure that I take every goddamn run I can get, whether it's on the fucking low line or the high line, and the hell with them.
Yeah, definitely the hell with them there. But, yeah, still a good result. 4th place finish. Obviously, you wanted more. But, yeah, and we'll take the 2 weeks to, relax and recharge, and we'll see you in 3 weeks' time for the doubleheader.
Thanks for broadcasting. I hope you enjoyed what race, good race we had, up until then. So.
All right, we'll have one more driver come in here, and then we will call it a night. And that is the 24 of Bradley Domer Jr. And there he is, your 5th place finisher, Bradley Domer Jr. Like, another wild finish here, another wild and rather controversial, I would say, finish here tonight at Michigan. But it did result in Hendrick getting its 4th win in a row, with all 4 cars making the playoffs. And, of course, you were running in the top 5 pretty much all night. So, yeah, take us through the race and tell us what it looked like.
I definitely didn't have the fastest car tonight. I didn't have a lick of practice all week until the league practice. But I feel like I had a solid car. It was pretty decent, but definitely wasn't as fast as the 488 or even the 9. But that finish was just insane. After taking 2 tires, everyone was just mowing me down, and when Harris got to me, I was fighting my hardest to stay ahead of him, and he almost made me kill the 4 car and make him even more mad. Which that would have been good.
Yeah, definitely wouldn't have. But going back to, Hendrick's performance tonight, as well as the last few weeks, all 4 cars are in the playoffs. You've won 4 races in a row now. 3 of your cars finished in the top 5 tonight. And I already told, Whitman this, but momentum definitely has to be on Hendrick's side right now.
Yeah, it's nice to see all 4 cars having success this early in the year. But just can't take this team stuff a little too serious and trying to possibly think about affecting an outcome. But other than that, happy with the start that my team's got. And hopefully it can carry the momentum and get more and more wins.
Yeah, and after the race tonight, like, how great does it feel knowing that we have the next 2 weeks off?
It's nice. We get a little break, but we just got to figure out what I'm going to do the next 2 Sundays. I'll probably watch the Super Bowl next week, and then hopefully get to watch the 500 the following week, depending on my work schedule. But we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, and I think we all deserve a little bit of rest after that one. But congratulations on your 5th place finish, and we'll see you in a few weeks for the doubleheader.
Alrighty, thank you.
And with that, let me go ahead and find my part-time cup ride this season. There it is. So, yeah, this was a very wild race, a very wild finish to a very wild race. And yeah, Tegan had, the 4-tire advantage, and Haw made the bold strategy call, but it was a pass for the lead gone wrong that sent Tegan Jones spinning out, and Jared Haw, he got the win with all the momentum on the side of Hendrick Motorsports as we go into our 2-week off week starting next week, so that way our drivers and pretty much everyone involved in the league can enjoy both the Super Bowl next week and the Daytona 500 the week after that. But even though the Cup guys are going to be off for the next 2 weeks, this upcoming Wednesday, the midweek guys will still be running. And if I can find the schedule here. So yeah, coming up on this next Wednesday here, we'll be running the Xfinity cars at Charlotte. And then the week after that, on the 12th, we'll have Atlanta and the trucks. Both interesting car and track combinations there. Charlotte is a fun track, I would say, even though I'm not particularly amazing at it, but I did get 4th at Iowa, so anything is possible. And Atlanta and the trucks, definitely the most interesting of the two, because you got big, heavy trucks on a track that loves to eat tires, and I mean loves to eat tires. So, should be interesting to see there. But until then, we would like to thank you all for watching the stream tonight. I know it's, again, a pretty wild one here. Don't forget to like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and for the Cup guys, we will see you in 3 weeks' time for our second and final doubleheader of the season as we hit up both Mid-Ohio and Iowa for our second and final doubleheader of the season. But if not, then we'll definitely see you the next 2 Wednesdays for the midweek series as we have Xfinity at Charlotte and Trucks at Atlanta. And until then, have a good night, everyone.